Hi there. This is One Houdini, and this is
Green Brick, hi.
we're going to be starting a series we're going to call Build Offs. And the idea of it is about once a month, maybe twice a month, we're going to go out, buy a set, have a backup in case we can't get that one, and most of the time we're going to see who can build it the fastest.
Yeah, so what we're going to be doing to keep things as fair and similar as possible is we will be getting 2 copies of the same set, one of which and it'll be one that neither of us have, because at the end of its video, we will be doing a review on it where we each share our thoughts of it.
Yeah. And in that same video of that build off, we'll let you know what the next two choices will be.
What the next one's going to be. We might say it's going to be a new one, or we're going to be saying it's our secondary one, and the secondary one
is basically a backup in case we can't get to our first choice.
Yeah, in case we can't get 2 of the first one.
Yeah.
So our first one is going to be the Atlantis HQ, which is an open base where it's just 2 sides of a base. You're supposed to use your imagination to pretend there's 4 sides to it, but it's 2 so that there's playability there. But what you can do is take it off its stand and convert it into a submarine.
Yeah.
Which preliminary thoughts is okay. Sorry, thought my hat was on. Preliminary thoughts are not a whole lot of playability inside the sub, but it would be fun to kind of just take the sub, imagine it swimming around.
And so then our secondary choice, being our backup for our first one, is going to be the passenger plane from
and
the
this isn't the one
city
where the cockpit is this size. It's going to be the one where it's going to be the bigger one where
we'll show you a picture of it on
once we do the actual video. And I will be getting my next paycheck within the week, so I will be looking into getting those. And we've mentioned this in my video. I'm putting one up on my channel, Green Brick. Not Green Brick Studios or anything like that, just Green Brick. Where we explain the difficulty of it. And I'll do it here for him, because I don't think even he understands it, but it is relatively complex.
I understand the idea of it.
Most sets, I don't have any pictures. Oh, I do have this one here. So this set has 83 pieces.
Yeah.
So it'd be a difficulty 1, because 0 to 100 pieces would be, or 0 to 99, excuse me, would be difficulty 1. 100 to 199 would be difficulty 2. 2 to 299 would be difficulty 3, and so on and so on. Basically how the century system works. We're in the 21st century, although the first 2 digits of the year are 20. 20.
And so, for most of you who would know about Legos, there's also Technic. And
Technics, we're going to be adding 1 to it. So there is no difficulty 1, there's only difficulty 2.
So, at a minimum, difficulty level of a Technic set is a 2. Because if it's under 100 pieces, that's a level 1. Then we add 1 to that, because Technic sets are usually a little bit more complex than your average Lego set.
Yeah, Technic sets, as the name suggests, are very technical.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moving parts involved. There's a lot of pieces that you've got to make
sure
they're angled just right.
That you can add into Technic sets to make things actually move without you even touching the set.
Well, you have to activate the power functions.
No,
you're thinking of RC.
Remote. Yeah, it's basically like remote, but you just start it up
minimal
and it goes.
Control. We'll call it MC for minimal control.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're planning on doing when it comes to a Technic set.
But like we said, this will be about once, maybe twice a month, depending on how small the previous set was. So.
And yeah, like we said earlier, if we did, most of the time it's going to be for speed, but if it's a smaller set, like more of a level 1 or 2.
Or some of the city starter sets, like the Volcano starter set, which
those are going to be based on accuracy.
Yeah, we'll be trying to do some builds without the instructions. For example, the Mixels. I don't have all the Mixels, so we'll be doing some build-offs with Mixels.
Yeah,
and it'll be build-off for speed to build each of the 3 Mixels individually, but then it'll be a battle for accuracy to see who can build the Maxel, or the combined of them, the fastest.
And so, in case anybody is having a little bit of trouble understanding what we mean by an accuracy contest, we mean all we have is an image of
taking the box and all the images that are on it and building the set without using the given instructions.
Basically,
so yeah,
all we have is a picture, and that's all we can use to build it.
If it's a small set like
we can take
this,
as long as we need to.
Then we'll do it. But if it's a large
that's
set,
about it.
Like this one or this one, then yeah,
that's more for speed.
That's going to be a speed-based build. So
we made
this one difficulty 3 because it is 287.
Yeah.
This one difficulty 4 because it's got 364.
And maybe once or twice a year we might do just a bigger set on accuracy. But that's only if we have the time and capability to do that without interruption.
Yeah.
And if we do that, it will be
that one's going to be like a special,
more
like
than just one episode.
Maybe on an anniversary of starting the series. Maybe
yeah.
Like
on the anniversary starting the series, we'll probably do a bigger set, like not just like a 500 piece. I'm talking about like.
And if any of y'all want to send us
notably
sets, let us know.
very big.
If any of y'all want to send us sets for us to do, that'd be great. Just make sure you send us 2.
Or if you just want to see both of us
do a specific set, just then just let us know in the comments,
yeah.
and I will. Whoever you send it to, we will personally let you know if we have it or if there's some other reason why we can't do it. Like, for example, I don't get paid that much. I get paid $11 an hour, and I'm making $11 an hour, so I won't be able to afford too much stuff. There's also the limitation of where we'll put it once we're done.
Yeah.
As you can see, I don't have too much room. I am currently working on that. Let's let the camera adjust here. You can kind of see Blue Angel wing right here, so I've got that. But I've also got these here. But that'll be another video of the space I work in. So yeah, we are gonna.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's talking about when he says he doesn't have much space. So
yeah, the reason it's gonna be once a month is just give us time to figure out where we're gonna put it.
It's basically
coordinate a time to do it, and we will put up each of us will put up an announcement video the day before we start the filming for it, and then usually it'll go up the day after.
Or maybe a couple days after, depending on any issues that come up,
like Wi-Fi.
Or just editing, stuff like that. You know, the usual YouTube thing of like, oh hey, it looks fancy.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
But we will be active in making announcement videos. So usually 2 to 3 days after an announcement video will go up, there'll be the video of the build-off itself. So yeah, for now, that's it. Make sure you check out my channel as well as his.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll leave you with the standard YouTube garbage of like and subscribe to the video, share it with your friends, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. And you can find me on Twitch with the exact same username as the channel that you're looking at right now, 1_Houdini.
And I do have a second YouTube channel, one specifically for gaming on Twitch. It is Green Guy Gaming 15.
And let us know in the comments if you want to see a camera style of one view for each of us and then one overall as well, or if you want to do just one view of each of us and that's it, or if you want to do just an overall view and that's it.
As you can tell, we're still working out the details, but our plan is basically we'll make another announcement video shortly after this, maybe a couple days after, once my paycheck comes through. So we'll let you know what the details of when and not where. We don't want any of you wanting it. We know there's some crazy people out there, but we're not going to let 1 or 2 bad apples ruin the rest of the bunch.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are crazy fans who might not like us because of what they see in the video, but not because of who we are, and may want to come down on us kills. But we're paranoid mofos, so we don't know.
And we insane, so it's the internet. What you're gonna expect?
Both of us individual are by no means geniuses, but together we do have our moments.
Exactly.
And there is no homo. We're just...
It's just what it is.
This is my personality. When I go on a roller coaster, which is never, I don't put the handlebar thing down. So, yep.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's enough that's enough for today. Yeah, stand with YouTube crap. Subscribe, like, share with your friends.
One Houdini signing out, and
Peace.
bye.